on our channel, we want to have genuine discussions where we contextualize a lot of stuff happening in these movies. And it's hard when we have to contextualize the stuff we're contextualizing to make YouTube happy.
Surprise! Do you know who's coming?
There's so many mics. There's so many mics. There's so many mics.
Are you
So many mics.
Hey, too many mics.
Hi.
Can we just do a bigger? I mean, this is James and Chelsea. Come on, you guys.
It's Sunday. We are tired.
Yeah, wake us up.
I love having Terrifier and Dead Meat on Sunday because it's like you guys are the family. You're like the
Aw, Terrifier is a family.
Terrifier is family.
They're the sweetest little family. We love them. They're making the most depraved shit. It's great.
The sweetest people.
So I know you guys are going to have a lot of questions for these two, so I'm going to try to keep my question side brief. But I have a lot of inside baseball questions. Do we have YouTubers in here? Anybody live stream or content creators? There's one back there.
There's a few.
I know we've met some of you this weekend.
Suspiciously humble live streamers. Just it's gotta be more active.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
That's your first donations. I'm always very curious about the way that stuff is constantly changing. And for two creators who have made such great content that we all love watching and that has built an audience and people that are passionate about what you do, nowadays, it's not even just people that already want to come and watch you because they know who you are. It's just getting content to them, let alone new people, because they're constantly changing the rules on you guys.
Yes.
Constantly.
And not really telling you. They're not here's the new rules. You just have to figure it out when you break one or something.
Because there's even aspects that we're not allowed to talk about because we have NDA agreements with YouTube themselves.
Which is something we're really fortunate to have.
Yeah, to be in that position.
Even have that relationship.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's part of the problem for some channels is they don't even know who to talk
it's a ton of guesswork. It's like this. It's like a stupid logic puzzle of you remember those grid puzzles where it's if so and so lives in a yellow house and this person lives where it's the grid. It can turn into that where it's okay, if this video had someone's hand getting chopped off, but this other video had someone's skin getting flayed. What's the problem with this one?
A suicide reference. This one had a butt, but that one was fine.
But that one was fine. So what was wrong with that? But not that. Yeah. So we're lucky where we don't have to do that kind of stupid logic puzzle necessarily anymore. Where that can
there
be an
is
issue
more of a
other.
direct communication with them, but that means we have had meetings with them where they're just hey, the things are changing, and by the way, some videos that were previously confirmed to be fine,
they're not anymore.
They're not anymore. You might have to go back and blur them.
So,
and we're dude, we have a vast back catalog.
But we have other things we want. So it's not only do we want to, work on stuff that movies that people have been wanting us to cover. We've got to now go back on stuff that you haven't looked at in years.
Yeah.
And fix so that we can even keep them up.
And you're
at
also
all.
I don't want to look at that right now.
Yes.
I've seen it enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would think, given it's probably a double-edged sword having that direct relationship because you also kind of can't play ignorant, we didn't know that.
Can't play ignorant.
You're
yeah,
talking
that's
to
for
them,
sure. And sometimes I'm does that also mean I can't be God, fucking YouTube sucks? But no, I'll still say that. And then I'll meet with them, and they've never said anything about it, but I'll just be dude, your policies suck, man. What do you want me to say? I'm just saying the truth. And it's so interesting too, just because sometimes it feels no, I won't get into it.
Yeah.
I will say just a few days ago, it's fresh in my mind because I don't know if anybody watches Red Letter Media, another great YouTube channel, but they posted a video about something about the new age restrictions.
Yeah, they included a comment
you guys,
that I had left. Yeah,
and yeah, I mean, given the nature of the stuff that you tend to cover, I mean, how hard is that to navigate even with that direct relationship?
Well, see, with that, so the actual conversations we have are about content guidelines, and that's about what is allowed, what isn't, what will get a video demonetized. But what they're talking about, and what other creators are talking about recently, is changes in the algorithm and how that affects how your videos get pushed and seen by non-subscribers and people who subscribe.
And subscribers.
That that kind of shit we get no communication about. There is no conversation.
That's like the mystery box.
When we ask them out, and we'll ask them out front, like, what's changed? And they're like, nothing's changed.
Yes.
And it's just like
Don't
speaking to
believe
like
your lying
aliens.
eyes.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's like out of a Twilight Zone episode where it's just like things will change and they'll claim that it doesn't, or like anyone who does have a YouTube channel, if you've ever seen like the yellow dollar sign, they'll be like, that doesn't affect visibility. When it's like, fuck
yes,
you,
it does.
it clearly does, dude.
Does.
Quit lying to my face. And it's just so frustrating, and I hate bringing it up too often because I don't want it to seem like
no,
that's
it's a weird. It's
in
like
your defense, you guys didn't bring it up. I did. So.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I just never want to bring it up too often because I don't want it to seem like we're constantly complaining about things when clearly we have an awesome privileged position on the channel. But the same thing is like we just want to make this stuff and make it the best it can be, and it's so hard to do that when we have to deal with this other side bullshit.
And you want people to see it, especially for every time that we've heard someone say, "Please like and subscribe and click the bell for." That seems to be the latest issue, is that even people who are subscribed to a channel and have the notifications things clicked aren't seeing new videos in their feed. It's just like, why?
It's hard because it doesn't leave a ton of room for nuance either, where it's like on our channel we want to have genuine discussions where we contextualize a lot of stuff happening in these movies, and it's hard when we have to contextualize the stuff we're contextualizing to make YouTube happy, and then it just gets so kind of tangled up in itself.
It wasn't until a couple of years ago that I had to start noticing how many horror movies have to contain self-harm or suicide. Guess what? It's a lot. It's probably more than half. But now every time I see a movie and there's any kind of mention of it, there's just like, it's ruined watching movies for me. Like, it's just a thing in my head where I'm like, oh, that would get demonetized. Like, fuck, I'm trying to watch a movie. Like Ginger Snaps, people are always asking about Ginger Snaps. Whole first act of that movie is them talking about their suicide pact, recreating suicides. Fucking YouTube would have a conniption, man.
Yeah, that's I guess a members only video or something maybe. I don't know how that works. So you guys have been doing conventions now for the last few years. When you're building something like what you've built, it can be very sort of isolating because you're just, you're creating the content and throwing it out into the world, but you're just in your little space making it, What's it been like to now get out here and come to conventions and meet people and hear about how they're interacting with it?
It keeps us going.
Oh, yeah.
It keeps us going. It's like you give us the motivation to deal with all that bullshit and to keep doing what we're doing. I don't know if we'd be able to muster up the strength to do it without meeting people face to face and hearing what the videos and the podcast and everything means to people, because it's one thing to see like numbers or even comments from that you're reading in text, but to have someone tell you face to face like that it helped get them through COVID or a personal struggle or anything like that. And it's like you were saying earlier, it's like, we're not just goofing around, or we are, but there is more meaning to it.
We certainly are, but yeah, like meeting people in person, because I sometimes get in my own head of like, God, is what we do, like, is there a point to it? Because sometimes it's just, especially on the podcast where we're doing like just dumb shit that I think of that I'm like, this would just personally, I just personally would think this was funny. Like Hot Sauce Summer was just something that I was like, this is, yay! But it was just like, this would be personally funny to me. But I sometimes get in my own head to me. Just in the grand scale of like, oh man, everything's crazy right now. The world feels like it's on a fire. Like, what are we doing? Kind of existential shit. But then we meet like, I don't know, like teachers and like people like, I don't know, people like librarians or people who work, manual labor who are like, I love like listening to you while I'm like doing physical shit with my hands. I need something to and just, I don't know. It's a nice feeling to know like we're yapping away in someone's ear while maybe they're doing something that really, really matters. And it just, that makes me feel
if we can at least motivate the people doing the stuff that matters, then we kind of matter maybe a little bit. That just makes me,
that's one of the many functions of art, and what you're doing ultimately is art. and is escapism, and yeah, people who are on the front lines doing things that quote unquote matter. It's all part of that process, and the way that it helps us all collectively get through things. And I don't think it's healthy for us to be doom scrolling and focusing only on the world being on fire. So thankfully, there's things like Dead Meat in our feed that are not doom scrolling. So
ironically enough, with the name,
Yeah.
Dead Meat's Kill Count. Oh, what a happy place.
Yeah. That's my escape from it all. Yeah, exactly. So, the one last thing I want to ask you about, and then please, guys, if you want to start lining up for questions, we've got the 2 mics here.
Throw bows to get up there.
Please do not ask them to sing. They will not sing. But you're both creatives even beyond just the stuff that we see on YouTube. And, I know both of you have interests and experience in other parts of production and making things that we all love. So I'm curious, especially since you've been in LA, like what's going on with that side of your lives and careers?
That side of our lives, I think, is an ever-growing, looming presence that is just like, hey, you want to tend to me? And I feel like as the years go by, it's just more of like, oh man, I do want to tend to that. And it's a matter of trying to find the time. And I think it's helped that we've built up such a great team. We actually just hired a new person, an assistant editor last week, and that brings our employees up to, I think, 11 plus us. And they're an amazing team. The problem is every time we add people, we're like, oh, now we have more time to make these videos even better. And it's like, okay, no, chill out with the research and everything. But there are definite plans. Producing is something that I think is one of the more immediate things we can do, just in terms of helping other creatives realize their projects. We've talked to a lot of filmmakers, a lot of writers, directors, and even just like helping finance some films or putting them in connections with other people. I think that's a thing. I am working, I'm doing a screenwriting workshop, and I'm working on a screenplay that I've had in my head for years. And there are actual pages written, which is really exciting. And then
It's such a good concept. I can't wait for you all to
yeah,
about
has
it.
to do with a bachelor party and just what masculinity means to different people. There's like an Andrew Tate style character in it.
It's really fun.
And well, fun in some ways. But it's just been in my head for years, and it's so cool to actually see it on the page a little bit. So who knows what will happen with that? There's also everyone always asks about pregame, which is something our friend of ours wrote, and that we're just trying to get produced. That's in the constant state of talking to studios.
Yes.
I think we just sent it again to some people who had previously turned it down, but now they're like, oh, we'll take another look at it. So there's just constantly dealing with that. And then Chelsea's voice acting career has been doing really well.
Oh, thanks. I love voice acting. It's the most fun. It's like, God, I love it so much. There's like stuff happening I can't talk about that I'm so fucking excited
She
about.
booked something big that we can't talk about, but it was
Last time you were at Silver Scream Con, it was the strike and you couldn't talk about things.
Right.
And now, I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Someday
but
you're
now
gonna
it's
have to tell
like
us secrets.
now it's like cool shit I can't talk about. And that's all I'll say about that.
And then my fucking acting role that I did over a year ago was finally, I think, close to coming out in Bria Grant's movie. It's Bria Grant and Ed Doherty did like a anthological horror film called Grind, and I'm in it with Iffy from
Iffy from Dropout.
From Dropout. Like we like share a scene together. It's like me and Iffy doing a bit. It's really fun. And James Paxton, who was in wasn't he in Twisters?
He was in Twisters and
a bigger movie that just came out. Oh, was he?
He was
Superman?
No, he was
Fantastic, I don't know. He's in one of those.
the new. Sorry, we don't know all the new
big movies.
superhero stuff.
James Paxton.
He was in the one with Florence Pugh.
Oh, Thunderbolts.
Yes.
Thunderbolts. Yeah, he was in that. Yeah, he's Bill Paxton's son.
I just kept seeing like thirst posts of him on Twitter, and I was like, "Hey, is this your friend?" I was like,
it is my friend. We're in scenes together. So hopefully it's a thing where it's like Chris Hemsworth and Cabin in the Woods.
Yes, I think that's going to be his Cabin in the Woods for sure.
It'll come out and people will be like, "Oh, isn't that guy
him?
from Thunderbolts?" It's like, yeah, that's him. He was really nice.
Amazing. So let's start over on this side, and if you could tell us your name and where you're from, and then your question.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Cece from Florida.
Hi, nice to see you.
I actually found you guys through your OG kill counts for the Saw movies, so long-time viewers, and you just did Hot Saw Summer. So my question is, with that, which movie, when revisiting this past summer, you were surprised your opinions changed so much?
Saw 3D.
Yes.
Absolutely Saw 3D.
Saw 3D.
You know, when we first watched it, we were like, this is garbage.
Yeah.
It's so bad. And then throughout the years, I've always been like, that fucking shitty movie. Watching Hot
it
Sauce
again,
Summer,
I was like-
well, even leading up to it, we're like, Gressel, listen, we're going to have a good time with the first 6. We're going to get to Saw 3D. It's going to suck. I'm sorry. We put it on. We start watching. We're like, wait.
Or like, oh no, this movie's hilarious.
This movie's kind of funny.
I forgot that it's the one with the backwards hat.
backwards
and
hat.
it's Hoffmanator. And like, there's so much.
Yeah. Jill running around. And like, it's definitely that
I think
one.
that one, I was like, wait, no, do I actually like this?
Yeah, we kind of like it.
Kind of like it. Kind of like it.
Hi, my name's Morgan. I'm from Pennsylvania.
Hi.
Thank you for being here. I'm so excited to see you in the flesh. I've watched all of the videos, I feel like, at this point, too. But yeah, my question is, if you had to put yourself into any horror franchise, indie or mainstream, you can name 2 or 3, whatever you feel like. Don't want to hold up everyone, but who would you want to be killed by and how?
That's a great question.
Well, you know, it's we're in Scream, which is amazing.
Yes.
And if things were more regular with that franchise, it would
Yeah.
be awesome to be in one of those
Yeah.
with our characters having more prominence at like a horror convention or something. Get killed.
I am looking respectfully at Scream from a distance right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like,
And hopefully things will settle some way in a way that works out for everyone, but we'll see.
Even if you could go back in time into any of the other Scream movies, would you throw yourself into that?
oh my gosh.
Yeah, for sure. I want to get
Yeah.
killed by Ghostface. Other than that, Chucky, I think, would be a lot of fun.
Chucky would be great.
'Cause-
I want to be, obviously, a Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, yeah, but those sequels are always weird.
Yeah, I don't love the sequels except for like 2.
2's great.
But now they're going to be all like, what, A24 has it now?
A24
What's
is written
that
by
gonna
JT
be?
Molnar, like,
I mean,
okay.
JT Molnar.
J.G. Mulder, we've talked to that guy.
Yeah, Strange Darling's great.
Yeah,
So,
Strange Darling, so
right? It's maybe that.
that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Thank
I don't know
you so
how. Chainsaw.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I would like to be killed by the leprechaun. Either
Actually, know what that
I
guy
changed
said.
it my. It's leprechaun. It's
It's
leprechaun.
leprechauns, leprechauns. You didn't
either
say
in the hood
turkey.
or in space.
No,
Either-
not turkey. Fuck turkey. Leprechaun though.
Or the gin. The gin. I would make a wish, a badly
But-
worded wish.
It would have to be Andrew Divoff.
And it has to be
have
Andrew Divoff.
Yeah.
And a poorly worded wish. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many options.
Hi,
Hi.
Hi.
Kristen. Kristen from Florida. I'm her mother, and we want to start a podcast. Is there anything or a tip that you would have of like, I wish I knew that when I started?
Oh.
She's bugging me.
We've gotten asked this actually earlier today, or a similar question.
Yeah.
And one word of advice that we always give is make sure it sounds good. It doesn't.
Yeah, and like I mean that sounds like the most obvious advice, but it's true. And I have found that people are more tolerant of video that looks bad than audio that sounds bad. Like I can watch something that looks shitty, but listening to something that sounds shitty
Turn it
is
off right away.
intolerable.
Yeah. And you don't even need an expensive mic.
No.
It's more about like atmosphere.
How you treat the area around, like if you're not filming the podcast like we do, if it's just audio, literally just, patting the space around you with towels or pillows. You can even look up like beginner voiceover guides. It's the same
go in your
thing.
closet,
Literally
even.
like microphone, a setup like this, throw a towel over your head so you don't have an echo in the space that you're in.
Yeah. But as far as stuff that we wish we had known when we
Stuff we wish we had
started,
known.
more specifically.
And I think when you started, there wasn't a lot of the resources there are now, where you can literally just Google like podcast starting and like, it's like get these kind of mics and get this editing software, and even just 10 years ago that wasn't. as available.
I mean, I guess other advice that I still wish that I followed myself is bank stuff ahead of time. That's always useful.
Oh, I thought you were going to say organize your files. Also do that.
Organize your. I'm very bad at that. I'm really
Organize your
bad at
files.
that.
The editors will thank you if one day you hire one.
Yes.
And like, getting an editor is a nice thing. I feel like once you reach that step, it's great. It's like, oh, okay, now we can have someone else and we don't have to listen to this conversation again.
Yeah.
Because that always sucks.
Yeah. And I guess just getting over the hurdle of listening to yourself is going to suck at first. Like it's always weird listening to your own voice and listening. You're going to learn your verbal tics very quickly, which words you say, and you don't even realize you say them. Your ums, your ahs. I have my own. I still have ones that I constantly do. Everyone's got them, but those are hard to get out of the habit of. But just stuff like that. Just getting over the hurdle of like listening to yourself and not feeling stupid. Embrace the feeling of feeling stupid, and that's where you will thrive, you know.
Hi, I'm Nicole. I'm from Buffalo, New York.
Hi.
And I am absolutely thrilled to see that you'll be on the upcoming season of Dracula.
Yes! We're so...
We filmed that so long ago.
We filmed it so long ago, and
We've
it
been
was...
sitting on that shit for so long.
Yes.
Yeah, because like we see people online saying that they would love to have us as guests.
You
and
know,
we're like,
they don't know.
they don't know. But yeah, we're on there. Again, I talked about it in a Monday morning live stream, but I was so scared. Even when we got there, and they're like, here's what you're going to be reviewing.
Cute. He was so nervous.
I'm looking, like, I started to freak out.
He was having a little freak. I've never seen anything like it because I'm always the one freaking out before we do stuff.
Yeah.
This is the one time that I had to be like hey, you're going to be fine.
Literally the one time, because I'm sitting there like...
He was like, I don't know what any of this is. He was like, they all look great. All the queens look amazing. I don't know. They all
I
look
don't know
great.
what to talk about. How do I put this apart? And she's like, no, here, like, look here, like, how do you feel about this? I don't know, good. But she helped me through it, and it's good.
Yeah, so I was wondering, how did that connection come about? Like, did they reach out to you? You reach out to them?
They did reach out to us.
Yes.
And they reached out to us.
Yeah.
great.
I'm like, I don't even remember the specifics of it.
Yeah, I think we just got an email, and it was like, finally.
Yeah.
Cool. Now we're just waiting on Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. I think it was just a thing where we've always it's been like a ships passing kind of thing because we would always like be either at conventions or whatever with them. And it was a thing where the first time we actually talked to them, I just was like, you're both so beautiful. And I was so like intimidated by you. And they were like, we were intimidated by you, and it just was like, oh, we're best friends now. You know, they're so sweet.
Yeah.
So it was just an instant like I adore them. They are so nice. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great question.
Hi, my name is John.
Hi, John.
I'm from Ohio. I'm dressed as Remick.
I can tell.
So, James, you and I share a love for the Doom franchise. I even have a tattoo of the
Doom?
Cyber Demon. Doom,
Yeah.
the video game.
Yeah.
I have a Cyber Demon tattoo on my shoulder.
Hell yeah,
It
dude.
was my first ever tattoo.
Come by later and show me if you can. I'd love to see it.
I'll certainly try. My question for you is if you have played the latest in the franchise, Doom: The Dark Ages, because I 100%ed it.
The medieval one? No, I haven't. Is it dope?
It's awesome.
Okay.
I love the difference in combat. It's more animalistic in his movements, and it's all about like being up close in front of the enemy and like forcing the enemy on the back foot. Where I feel like the other games, it's like you're running around trying to like dodge all the fireballs.
Are the same monsters in there? You got cat demons and stuff?
Yeah,
Got imps?
it's like a prequel, so you get like more monstrous, like different versions of them, more animalistic.
Are they like revenants?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Pinky Demon, for
Pinky
instance.
Demon, yeah.
It's more of a quadruped, like lion-looking demon. So it's like very weird.
Is there still the invisible version?
Yes, I believe there's a level where there's an invisible demon.
Okay.
That one messed me up on harder difficulties.
I bet, dude. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Normally, I don't want to encourage non-questions, but that was pretty cool.
That was a good one. I liked it.
No, he asked if I had played it. I haven't yet.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I'm from here in Massachusetts. I absolutely love the research episodes on the
Thank you.
podcast. My question is, if there was like a topic that you could really delve into, like if you had unlimited time to research, what would it be?
Okay, I've got a few. One that I've started and just haven't found time, just as, you know, I feel like back when I was doing a lot more of the research stuff, the channel just wasn't what it was. Like, it was just, we didn't have employees. Like, we were just in a totally different place. But one that I have, like, prepped is clowns. Like why we are scared of clowns, the history of clowns on film. So if I have one coming up, it's gonna be that. So there's that. I'm trying to think what else. I would love to do like horror comics is another one that I think is really interesting. We kind of touched on that a little bit in our Moral Panics episode, the kind of like 50s backlash to horror comics and like Frederick Wortham and all that. And his
Comics Code and all that
yes,
stuff.
and the panic that stuff like Wonder Woman was even corrupting the children and turning all women into lesbians kind of thing. I think is so interesting. So maybe that. I can't think of any other ones off the top of my head, but like Clowns is certainly up there. Even stuff like within that episode, I would cover things like that weird. Do we all remember 2016 where clowns were just everywhere?
Right?
We gotta bring it back. That's what we need. I think that would bring us all back together again.
It's like clowns and Pokemon
The
Go.
people need a common enemy, and it should be clowns again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope David's not still listening.
Don't give him any ideas.
Hi, James. Hi, Chelsea.
Hi.
Adam again.
Hey.
Nice to see you again. I wanted to start by saying congratulations on almost 4 years of marriage now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And a little fun fact, you actually got married a day before my birthday. I'm the 22nd of January, so I thought that was really neat. My question is, when you're ready to have a kid, do you want it to be a boy or a girl? And the second part would be, what's the first horror movie you're going to introduce them to, and why is it Scream?
And why is it what? Scream. I mean, we're not sure. I don't know. That's something I don't know if we want to talk about necessarily.
Yeah.
If there were a hypothetical child, what horror movie would you show them first? Let's go that route.
Yeah, like for a kid, like a young kid.
I think I was just talking to a friend of mine, and while we were on the phone, he was watching Nightmare Before Christmas with his baby.
That's a good one.
I think that's a perfect one to watch.
Came to my head.
Yeah, I think that like that vibe is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he was just like, my kid is just like agog right now at all these like pumpkins and stuff. I think that's perfect.
You think Zoran's gonna show Phoenix Tremors first?
Oh, easy. He's probably already shown the baby.
What?
He's probably already shown.
Yeah, like, no, it's graboids. They're not called Tremors, Phoenix. God, I'm so disappointed in you.
So my daughter is 17 now. She'll be 18 in a few months. But
Do you remember
I do. The first horror movie I showed her, it wasn't until she was like 15. And just to like set things off easily, we watched the first Child's Play.
Okay.
And then when I was kind of like, was that scary? She's like, no, it was funny. And it was cool. And then I was like, okay.
That's wild.
And then we were off.
At 15, you can probably handle Child's Play.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm thinking like I was 11 watching all the Friday the 13th movies, but it's different when it's your kid.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Raina, and I'm from Pennsylvania. I've been a fan of you guys since I was 8, and you guys are a big part of why I love horror today. And my question is Thanksgiving still your least favorite movie of all time?
No.
Or do you mean Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving?
That's
Yeah.
The first Thanksgiving is a lot of fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's a fun, stupid, like, homespun movie. Thanksgiving 3 is fucking trash, awful. I'll tell Jordan Downey to his face. I don't care. I think I have, or like I've messaged with him before. But no, not even Thanksgiving 3 is the worst. It's Veronica.
Veronica.
By Danzig. It's trash.
Have you seen Veronica?
Have you seen Veronica?
As the guy with the Misfits tattoo,
I thought you were going to pull out a Veronica tattoo.
I know. I was like, "There's no way you have a Veronica tattoo."
It's like
What's
the chick with the
I was gonna where she has eyeball
crying boobs.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say about Danzig's films. Danny Trejo was up here where you guys are sitting. And I asked him about being in Danzig's spaghetti western, which just came out a couple of years ago. He had no idea what I was talking about. I don't think Trejo's aware that he was in a movie directed by Glenn Danzig.
Oh my God.
If you don't know what we're talking about, there is a video on the channel where it's me, Chelsea, and Gressel watched Veronica and recorded a commentary track. And we're not on camera, but it's kind of like Drunk Disney style.
It's just us talking over the movie and
you hear the
spiraling
English.
because we're just like, why did we pick this?
Yeah, it's
Why?
awful.
It is, and like for how much nudity there is.
I've never been more bored.
I've never been
boobs.
so bored. I'm just like, how does he make boobs so boring? It's honestly impressive.
And there's a lot of scenes where you can tell the actress is waiting for someone to say cut.
Yes.
And like no one
Yes.
is. Yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh, when she's like, because it's the Bathory. What's a?
It's Lady Bathory.
Yeah.
Yes.
When she's like rubbing the blood on her face in the mirror.
It's like, I feel like her eyes are darting, or it's just like
Yeah, to the AD, just like, do you got what you need? Like,
Here's what I will say in defense of our friend. He loves Dario Argento. He loves, Man Ray and Helmut Newton. Like, he has all this like great taste.
Yeah.
And everything, Misfits 77 to 83, everything Sam Hain, everything Danzig through the 4th album are masterpieces. Like, perfect. I just don't know what the fuck happened after that.
not everyone can be good at everything, you know?
You run out of the
Yes.
gas in the tank.
yes.
I just want you guys to watch The Lost Boys again.
Oh, we like Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've watched it. We've rewatched it recently as well.
I have come to the conclusion, for me, it feels like 2 movies, and
Yeah.
it's one movie that I like fucking love.
Sexy vampires.
Sexy Man. And then it turns into
There's
like
a
kind
bunch
of
of little
a
shitboy
more of a
kids.
Goonies movie that I'm not as much of a fan of.
Okay.
Personally.
Fair.
Yeah.
Not as much my genre.
Yeah, it does have a literal Goonie in it, so.
Fucking
Yeah.
Goonies gooning all over the place.
No.
That means something else on the internet, so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Orion
Hi.
from Massachusetts. I just wanted to know what you guys' favorite to the numbers bits are. There's so many now. I just
so
wanted
many.
to know.
Oh man, the "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared" one is definitely up there. That's a whole production, whole damn song. The simple ones are good too. I really like the Puppet Master one. Chelsea looks so damn good in it. In the Puppet Master one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Don't Breathe 2 one is fun with Zoran like trying to stalk me down. Any like time we get to make use of that space is a lot of fun. Because that's why we, built it to do fun stuff like that. And I'm trying. Oh, the Mortal Kombat game ones, where it's like the Selector Fighter one,
Those
where we
turned out
rented a
so
green screen studio.
Yes, we rented a whole studio to make that.
Yeah, and the Animality where I turn into Molly and bite Zoran in half. It's good stuff.
Yeah. I don't know, for some reason, because I haven't hosted as many, so I'm just trying to think of mine. I'm just laughing thinking of when I asked Zoran to make the graphics to the numbers bit for Danganronpa, and he didn't know what it was. And I was like, okay, just having to explain all of it. I've never felt his patience run out quicker with me than in that moment of like, can you mock this up for me? And he's like, I guess. And he killed it. It's so funny. It looks like the timing and everything could have come out of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Danganronpa 2 remake.
Yes. Woo! What the hell? Why would they announce that right now when I can't be on my phone. I just want to read everything about it.
Had to throw that in there. I'm Tyler. I'm from Connecticut. I've been a fan since Practical Folks. My favorite thing is to get drunk and watch Drunk Disney. But my question is, I know Zoran has a kid now and everything, but would he ever make it a Silver Scream Con appearance? Would he ever?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think he wants to do cons.
Yeah.
We were telling someone else earlier that for most guests, we're all flown out here. We're put up in a hotel. It's very kind, either from our managers or from I think it's usually from the convention itself. And for most guests, it's
just
one person.
One person.
For us, it's already 2 plane tickets they have to buy. Thankfully, just one hotel room. But then if we're like, oh yeah, could we also bring a third guy?
He would need his own room.
Hotel room.
It gets.
That's pretty an expensive ask. So I think probably if
it's not impossible.
And I know that we took a break from California conventions this year. We'll probably go back to doing those next year.
I would like to, yeah.
He'll probably show up to those. Anyone that we have to travel to, it's definitely a bigger lift, a bigger ask, but more and more people ask for him each year, especially now he's got his own series with the video game KillCons, so I'd like to make it happen.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Brianna. I'm from New Hampshire.
Hi.
First of all, I just want to say I know Spencer says no repeat guests at Silver Scream, but Terrifier.
Except for David Harbour.
Well, it's not no repeats. It's just no consecutively.
Well,
Except for David Howard
Terrifier
Thorne.
has been, and I
Well,
totally
they get a
think
pass.
Dead Meat could totally be a recurring guest at Silver Scream.
Thank you. We're not Terrifier. It's okay.
No, but I mean,
No.
but this is your second Silver Scream con
Yeah,
out
it
of
is,
4,
yeah.
so I mean they've been at half of them. It's just they try not to do it like back to back.
Which is totally, I mean, that's also why we have taken breaks from other conventions.
Because we have done them back to back, and then you do see a point of diminishing returns where it's like, not only do people just, it gets to a point where we did a whole bunch in Southern California, and by the end of that run, people were just coming up to us and were like, hey, we've seen you the past few times, so we just wanted to like hang out and talk. And we're like, that's cool. How's it going? Yeah. It's just like chatting, which is, again, like really nice that people feel comfortable doing that. But it's like, oh, so everyone who's wanted to see us in this area has seen us. Okay, maybe we should take a break,
can
rest it.
we know there's other conventions where people want to also see. So
yeah,
it makes sense to rotate people out.
Yeah,
That's fair.
and so it means not Silver Scream 5, but Silver Scream 6. They'll be back.
Yeah.
My question is, in the VHS video kill counts, which death of yours was your favorite and why?
Which death,
of you, Chelsea's, or like at the end of the kill counts?
Yeah,
when you had
yeah,
your
yeah.
little death segment.
I really love Josh's. The pointing to kill
It's
count.
so funny.
And then, because it's just like a classic setup, it's like, oh, you see where it's going right away. It's like he's pointing at these things, they're blowing up, and then he gets like a DoorDash delivery, and he's like, oh, that's me.
Oh, that's for Josh. Oh, that's me.
And then he blows up. And then especially we work in a cameo with our buddy Johnny Birchtold, fantastic actor. He gets to be in there covered in blood. That was a practical blood explosion that was done to him.
Yes, we had to put tarp all over our front hallway.
Yeah,
to
so I
make
think
sure we
Josh,
didn't get
I
blood
know
everywhere.
Fiona's was good too.
Fiona's is great.
YouTube hated it. We had to censor that.
Yep.
Zoran's is really funny with the man eating bin.
Mm-hmm.
You and Spencer get a great one.
Yes,
Yeah.
Spencer exploded my head.
Yeah, YouTube hated that too.
Yep, YouTube hated that.
But I think Josh is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Hi guys, my name is Faith. I'm from Massachusetts. We met on Friday. You guys are my favorite people ever. My question is, since you guys are so close with the Terrifier folk, you guys already had the cameo in Scream. You think maybe you would want to be in Terrifier?
Oh, it'd be so fucking good.
We've said when we've talked to
have
Damien
drunkenly begged
before.
Damien.
Oh yeah, well okay. We had a drunk conversation with Damien where we were like, listen, obviously everyone wants to be in Terrifier. Everyone wants to get killed by Eric the
Rhea
Clown.
Ripley wants to be
It's
in
the
Terrifier.
funniest thing. Within horror, everyone wants to be in
People have hit
Terrifier.
us up to be like, hey,
Hey, do you know
put in a
Damien? Could
word?
you? And we're like, I guess. But it's just such a hot ticket. And we were like, look, man, obviously everyone wants to be in it, but we're like, only if it makes sense and only if you want to.
Yeah.
And we just left it at that. So
I wanted to ask,
that's where it's
if
at.
you were to be in it, what would you want your kill to be?
Oh God, I am
Whatever
not.
sick
I was
shit
gonna
he
say
comes
I
up
am
with.
not as perverted and I'm not as sick in the head.
We can't think on that level.
That's a thing.
That's a different wavelength, man.
I don't have the galaxy brain that Damien has to come up with something as disgusting. You know what I mean? Nothing I
you
could
leave
come
that
up
shit
with.
to the masters, man. You don't even begin to encroach.
But no, that's my stance on appearing in anything is only if it makes sense and only if they want to.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hi.
Nick from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Hi.
So, as the creative minds behind Saw 11, the worst Saw movie ever made, I have to know something. Who would you cast as John's apprentice who's been there the whole time? And who would you cast
another
as,
like a secret apprentice?
Yeah, and who would you cast as the lead of Cop Plot?
Oh my God. Okay, so if the hypothetical worst Saw movie ever,
Yes.
The Rock.
It's got to be The Rock. It's got to be The Rock. In which role, though?
Cop Plot.
Cop Plot. Okay, so he's lead cop in
Yes.
Cop Plot? Okay.
Yes.
So who's the secret apprentice?
Kevin Hart. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Think about it though.
The betrayal on The Rock's face.
Because they're like friends.
Yeah.
It'd be actually be so good.
That'd be good.
Thank you. Epic bad luck.
I feel like The Rock and Kevin Hart are kind of like our Schwarzenegger and DeVito.
Yes. Absolutely.
Hi, my name's Adam. I'm a Worcester native, and I've been watching you guys since you did your original Friday the 13th kill count, so thank you for the many years of entertainment and getting me through all the hard times. But my main question is, going back and doing the recount, which was your favorite to go back and like enjoy, laugh about, you know, not like best movies, but like you sat down and enjoyed, you had a good time?
Like watching the movie?
Yeah, more like enjoyability versus like how good the movie is.
Friday 5. Friday 5 is so fun.
Thank you.
The beginning.
Well,
yeah.
because Friday 5, so full disclosure, like I had seen the original Friday when I was in high school. I watched it at a sleepover with friends, but I hadn't seen any of the sequels. Like those just were not movies I had really explored. And to be honest, like I wasn't super interested in. And when we rewatched all of them, because it was when you were
the recounts, yeah.
And got to Friday 5, and we're sitting there, and I'm like, why is his mask different?
Yeah.
And he's just stone-faced.
Dude, she was like, why does Jason have a blue mask all of a sudden? And I was like, she doesn't know. And so, like, the rest of the movie, I'm just, like, waiting for it.
Then the mask comes off, and I'm like, there's just a guy under there.
She was like, why does he just look like a guy? And I was like, because it's not Jason.
Literally I stood up off the couch. I was losing my mind. I was so happy. I had no idea.
That'd be like watching fucking Empire with someone who didn't know Darth Vader was Luke's father. That was what that was for me. I was like,
somehow
she doesn't know it's not
did
Jason.
not have that spoiled.
Yeah.
Even doing the job that we do. Like I just had no idea. And that experience was so much fun and so funny. And just watching him watch me watch it was just so
But I feel like
beautiful.
Friday 5 and Scream 3 both had the Saw 3D treatment, where it was like the first time I saw those, I was like, this fucking garbage. And then I rewatch them like, no, these are so fun.
Yeah.
And because that did happen with Scream 3. I think it was the same thing we were watching it with Gressels. And we were like, dude, all right, Scream 3, it really sucks. And we're watching it like, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Ooh, baby. Thank you. Be good people.
Thanks.
Nobody asked me, but Scream 3 does suck.
No.
Parker Posey's so good.
Scream 4 is the best sequel. I said that and everyone got really mad the other day. But
Hi, my name's Catherine, originally from California. Hi. I wanted to shout out the podcast because I love it so much.
Thank you.
My question was, your careers have let you meet so many incredible horror legends. If you could interview anyone living or dead in horror, who would it be?
Oh, or dead? Oh, fuck. Living is Stephen King.
Yeah.
Really hope we get the chance. We've never met him, never talked to him, anything like that. We did get to do a short Zoom interview with John Carpenter, so that was really cool.
Awesome.
And we always cite that we just wish we could have talked or met Wes Craven and George Romero.
Yeah, on Toby Hooper as well, and Gunnar Hansen.
Yeah.
We were just talking last night with Barbara Crampton about Gunnar Hansen because they were pretty close. And Gunnar, especially from my understanding, was extremely intelligent. He wrote like several books. He was really well traveled. Wrote several travel books, wrote like several how-to books. Like he was really like mechanically gifted. He just seemed like such an interesting person. I would have loved to have talked to him, not even just about Texas Chainsaw, but just about random stuff. I don't know. He seemed like one of those, you hear the term like Renaissance man, kind of, or like jack of all trades. Not even jack of all trades, because that implies you're not great at everything. It sounded like he genuinely was great at everything he set out to do.
Also, non-horror, I'd be so curious to hear Frank Zappa's thoughts on the world today.
What?
Frank Zappa.
Frank Zappa. Oh,
I just want you just like bring him back for one day, let him take a look at things, and just like, what do you think, Frank? Might not be good.
I was gonna say that might get weird.
I don't know. It might get weird, but I'd be
like, let me go back to where I was.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, I think we have time for about 2 more questions. I know there's a line.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Hey, so I'm Chris from New Hampshire.
Hi.
And I was wondering, I know you buy a lot of the movies that you go over. When a 4K comes out, do you feel the need to upgrade to it at all, or?
If it's something I've already covered and we've already purchased, like if we already own the Blu-ray, then if a 4K comes out, it's very movie dependent. So like, if it's a movie that I see myself watching again, yeah, I'll grab it. But if it's, I don't know, if like Sleepaway Camp 2 comes out on 4K, I got the Blu-ray. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm DJ from New York. So I know James has been in a couple of projects. Most notably for me is Crips TV's The Look-See. I love that series. So I was wondering if either of you had a studio that you were looking to work for that you haven't yet worked for yet.
Any that'll have us. I mean, we're pretty tight with Neon. We've done a lot of stuff with them.
Yeah, like they're fun to work with because we'll pitch like working with studios is hard because so many people have to say yes to ideas we come up with because we'll come up with just weird stuff that we're just like, let's just see if people are down to do this with us. And
yeah, the bigger the studio, the more
people have to say yes to
levels.
things. And we found that Neon is like really down to just play ball with whatever we pitch to them.
The halftime show, which was really fun.
like stuff like the halftime show, which was really cool.
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely, still perceived as mostly like social media people. The marketing departments are the ones who are talking to us, but I don't know. Maybe that'll change. It sucks because like I said, that thing that I filmed over a year ago still hasn't come out. So it's like, I swear I was in this thing. I think I'm pretty good in it, but I can't show anyone yet. I don't have anything to show. So as that stuff comes out and like as the thing that Chelsea booked comes out, it's like,
my dream, I don't know, my pitch, we haven't officially pitched this yet, but this is my dream collab is I want to model for a Halloween costume catalog so bad. Let us do it. Like, that would be so perfect.
Like, yeah, those friggin' costumes
you know,
see.
like generic where it's like...
It's like tomato.
Or where it'll be like, Captain America, but it'll be like patriotic hero man. You know? Like, let us do that. That's my dream kind of...
Red and green sweater man.
Yes, red and green sweater. Like, that's my dream kind of product partnership that I hope happens someday.
That's amazing. Well, and I will say one of the great things about what you have built for yourselves is the glass half empty of booking things like that, where you have to wait forever for it to come out and something you don't know what you can talk about or whatever. The stuff that you're making, you're in 100% control.
That's true. Yeah, and it's more
You can put it out as soon as you want.
Exactly. Yeah, which is really cool.
Really cool. Well, thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
James and Chelsea. You'll be hanging out at your booth and stuff, right?
Yeah, we'll be back at the booth.
Yeah.
And we'll be there until they kick us out here. So come by if you haven't.
Yeah.
Come by if you have.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Good news, everyone. You can subscribe to Fandom Spotlite for free. What? That doesn't seem right. And this says have fun and follow your fandom, whatever that means.